That's why I'm the king around here.
King Marley.
Who is king?
King! I am king!
Child, please.
Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
What's up, y'all? Peace. We are back. It's another TikTok reaction. Some of these I just grabbed them because they was on my FYP, and majority of the time just because like what it's about, or you know, some of the hashtags or whatever, I can usually gauge like if it's something that I'm pretty much interested in versus just like a joke or just a random TikTok. So a lot of these I have not watched, so I'm gonna be watching a lot of these with y'all. And now I did see this one. It's really just this right here. I've seen clouds like that before in real life, but
I think I found out why they was playing with our tax money this year and why they keep putting delays and holds on people's tax returns. Do y'all know about the Golden Dome for America project that was proposed in February of this year?
I didn't know about it.
Well, if you don't know, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. Now, this is a project that the Orange Man and his team came up with at the beginning of this year. Now, as you can see the picture, it basically speaks for itself. It's going to be a golden dome that surrounds the United States with defense mechanisms, weapons, detection, capable of stopping a missile coming from any country, no matter how far away it is, how close it is, any threat from outer space. And that got me thinking when he said, like, even if a missile came from outer space, and then you know the Pentagon was talking about the Anunnaki supposed to be returning and coming back soon. So I'm like, is this what the dome is really for? I mean, you know, we got everything going on with Russia and China and all of that, but it could be a missile coming from that way, or they might be thinking and prepared for an outside threat, you know what I'm saying, out of this universe. But who knows what it is, but this is a $542 billion project. And he said it should be complete within 3 years. How do you just build a dome over America? Like, ain't we already under a dome? So we just under 2 domes now? Like, it just seemed like we just can't go nowhere. They just caging us in. Like, what the fuck? Have y'all heard about this shit? If y'all have, let me know in the comments what y'all think this shit really about, though. But I was wondering, though, too, like, with flights and shit, international flights and stuff, like, is it like a little spot up there or something that just opens up and lets the plane fly? Or is the map really not how the map is? And you really ain't gotta fly that far? I don't know. I got a lot of motherfucking questions and I ain't getting no answers. But I hope y'all got some. Hope everybody having a good day, enjoying the holiday. Stay safe out here. Stay prayed up. And you already know I love y'all. Peace!
Build it around. It don't even make sense. A dome? How the hell you gonna get a dome?
You might have heard about the plans to build a golden dome over the United States to protect us from incoming missiles. It's inspired by what's known as the Iron Dome over Israel, where there's a missile defense system where if it detects and tracks an incoming missile, it then sends counter missiles to destroy it in midair. You might ask, is it even possible to completely protect a country the size of the United States? I don't know. A golden dome presumes that the method of attack will be from the sky, be it high in the sky or from space itself. It's not imagining that there could be an attack from within. In fact, in 1946, J. Robert Oppenheimer, testifying in front of a closed-door session of the Senate on how safe we might be now that the world has entered the realm of atomic weapons. If people brought an atomic bomb into New York City, would we have a way of detecting that? They said, what possible technology would enable this? Because they're ready to pay for that. We want to protect our borders. What advanced technology will allow us to detect an atom bomb brought in by truck into a major metropolitan area? And he said, a screwdriver to open every single crate that entered a city.
even see that.
A lot of people
I'd ask, is it even session of the Senate on how by truck into a major metropolitan area? And he said, a screwdriver to open every single crate that entered a city.
Zoom in here. Simulation. Simulation is the
a
top
lot of
tier.
people think
My
you
favorite.
think a woman supposed to submit to a man, don't you?
Yes.
A lot of people think that, but that's not true. You know, back in the days, right, it was the queens and they ran everything. And only reason the king ruled on the side of the king. But when the Europeans took over, they deleted the history and they made all these fake ass kings like they ran the world. And whatever they couldn't destroy, they said they built, right? So the true essence of a woman, she's a healer.
Y'all go check out some of these.
They're never gonna see him again. Like,
And
when I say
TikTok.
never, never. We ain't gonna never so much as see a social media post from this kid.
I heard just a little
ever
bit
again.
about this.
And
Even
all
I'm
he
talking about
did
it.
was something that, when you think about it, all
He
he
just
did
went
was something
somewhere
that an average
and
19-year-old
landed a plane.
who just
Like,
got
oh,
their
that's all he
fucking
did.
pilot license would do. It's no different than when kids first get their driver's license. They go driving and doing shit they ain't got no business doing. He got his fucking pilot license and was doing shit he ain't had no business doing. And he's detained. Who owns Antarctica?
No damn
That's
body.
my only
Allegedly.
question. And
Allegedly. By the way,
what's
this
so
video is
outside of
entertainment
what they
purposes
tell us?
only.
What's so bad about a motherfucker going to see that? Because you can
playing
go
around.
to Antarctica on, you can take the boats to get there. But when it comes to flying, they shut all that shit down. So he was able to
'Cause
successfully
the boats,
fly
they
there,
can tell you where the boat
land
can go.
there,
If you want a plane,
get
they
arrested
can't,
and detained.
they can't unless they shoot the plane
What
down.
military?
They can't do
First of
nothing
all,
about where the plane
if
goes.
we can't fly there, how the fuck is the military base there? What are they doing there? We can't go there. What are they doing there? Can somebody, anybody on that military base stitch, comment, let me know something?
They not.
What y'all gonna say? Y'all ain't got access to social media? Not in today's age. That don't work, bucko.
They not gonna
Long
do
story
it.
short, we're never gonna see him again because he 9 times out of 10 saw some shit he was not supposed to see.
Majority of the military. Never mind. I say this video is for entertainment purposes. Oh yeah. They always said Ray J had something to do with Whitney Houston. Allegedly. He do be looking guilty though, and he do be in some weird circles. Is that nigga in a Toyota Camry? What the hell? Getting in the back seat of a Toyota Camry is wild. Like, you did that shit like it was a Maybach. I remember this. I gotta go back. Or maybe bring Mars back. Maybe bring Mars on my show. Because we already did this. Let me do this. Me and Mars, shout out to Mars. We already, we talked about this being a ritual and all that. As soon as it happened. As soon as it happened, there's already a video, a pod of us pretty much breaking down what we saw, and that was just from what we knew about it. We weren't there, we didn't go to it. Like, I mean, we was never going, but the information that we had and our theories then matches up with a lot of the stuff that was in the documentary and a lot of the stuff that I guess they couldn't necessarily say in the documentary, but they kind of alluded to it, you know what I'm saying? And they showed certain things in the documentary. If you haven't seen it, it's Trainwreck, Astro World Festival or something. If you haven't seen the documentary, it's on Netflix. And it just looked like a ritual. If you just go look at the whole thing and how they set it up and everything, it looks like a ritual. Like, I can't explain it any better than that right now, aside from like y'all actually watching it and seeing what I'm saying, or like at least watching the news. Like, there was different stuff that was showing, like, that shit looked wild. So, I mean, they say concerts is rituals anyway. And I can believe that, but it's like, I guess it depends on the type of energy and what's going on to like this was just pure like human sacrifice type shit. Like this won't like no, oh, I'm trying to take y'all energy and power myself up and give a great performance and da 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 and whatever. Like no, this was I want people's souls. Like these people basically went to the devil concert. That's some weird ass. I don't even hear that shit. By the way, the color red, yellow, orange, all of that, those is low vibrational colors. Let's go! This nigga literally came up from the ground. Like, I'm not saying it never happened, I'm just saying this nigga literally came up from the ground. As soon as that shit started, you can tell that these people was not. That just look uncomfortable. I know it stank over there. He got an eye in the background. That's how y'all know I did not look at these. I can barely watch this shit. I'm not saying I never liked the song that he was on or made, but it's not my vibe. Like, them people cannot move already. All they can do is put their phone down. All they can do is raise one hand with a phone in it.
Man, hold up, sir. Man, hold up, my boy. Houston, Texas, make some motherfucking noise!
Like, they already cannot breathe right there, and the show just started.
Chase B, what? I want to see who are the highest in the room right now. Chase B. Let's do it. Point to the sky. Point
was having a hard time already, bro. This is only like the second song. It's already people getting pulled out. Look, nah, they are waving people over there for help already, bro. What the fuck, bro? Them people are dying. Motherfuckers trying to force a good time. Like, you can't even see. Motherfuckers can't see the stage. All you can see is their hands. That's crazy. It would have been different if it was actually seats. There's no seats there. Seats take up space. The whole concert was pretty much a mosh pit. That's dangerous as hell. Look, he gotta yank this girl. What is going on? This, bruh. That whole shit could have been avoided because at this point right here, there was somebody who could have turned the lights on, turned all of that stage shit off, cut the music, all that shit, and made some type of announcement either to Travis or to the whole concert and said, hey, y'all need the XYZ. We're going to have to disperse this concert in 10 minutes if y'all don't break up, like y'all are too packed together. Y'all need to disperse, whatever, something. These folks is over here. They'd rather pull people out the thing. Like, he is yanking on people's bodies. He can't do this. Can't do this or we can't do this. Them people is dying right there already. I can barely breathe. That's the second song that he did. They are saying help. They literally saying help, 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 help.
Drop it.
Hopefully YouTube let me use it. Cause alright, so this is about the power lines. Power line theory. I just checked on it as soon as I saw that. EMFs. They said that power lines are usually like low income neighborhoods and stuff. You'll read that right there. The power line theory links electromagnetic fields from power infrastructure to health issues and environmental disparities. It also claims systemic neglect in lower income areas. It claims. So this is just entertainment purposes. 1919, that's a minute ago, y'all. Literally 100 years ago, over 100 years ago. 1919, it was tied to radio technology. The Kansas flu was tied to radio technology introduction with similar symptoms recurring in areas with new EMF sources. That kind of goes along with my simulation thing, and like like we are just a program or a project, not a project, but a experiment, and like it's the aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like the beings that exist on a different dimension, different reality. They pretty much control us like Sims. You know what I'm saying? Like we control the Sims, they control us. Pretty much that simple. And when you realize that your brain is a receiver or antenna, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense it actually supports that theory, because it's kind of like when you put a profile, like say you play like GTA or something, when you create your person and you put them out like on the streets and shit, your controller is connected to their consciousness, basically. So everything that you do with your controller, they're gonna do it. Whether it makes sense to them or not, they're gonna have to do it because they are receiving information to do something. If that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, y'all can.
There is a super secretive, no-name airline operating out of the Las Vegas airport. This is Janet, an alleged highly classified fleet of passenger planes that are flown by the U.S. Air Force. They're mostly used to transfer people and things between Las Vegas and super top secret areas like Area 51. They operate out of a private terminal at Harry Reid International Airport, so sometimes you can see one of these planes while you're out on the runway. These flights have been around for a while. They used to use DC-6s for these back in the 70s. Eventually changed to these 737s that they have today. They also have a few beach B-200s. But fun fact, every 737 that they had actually came from China. Most of them were from Air China, and then 4 of them were from China Southwest Airlines. So we don't know what these planes are doing. We just have pictures of people getting off of them and reported sightings, and then obviously we have the information that we can get from Flight Radar. As I was getting ready to film this video, there was actually one taking off out of Vegas. It was headed for Tonopah, which is a super classified Department of Defense base. Tonopah and Area 51 or Homey Airport are the 2 most common places that these planes go.
I told him to see how that's going.
How fast that mother take off.
Oh my god.
What's up, everybody? I think about this every day. How the CIA concluded in a report that we live in a holographic light matrix after completing the Gateway experience created by Robert Monroe at the Monroe Institute, a program that uses frequencies to synchronize your brain hemispheres, allowing you to remote view and astral travel. What do you guys think about that? Peace.
I just said that. And I have astral travel, and I have remote view. I remote viewing usually take place when I'm asleep, though. Most of the time. I mean, astral projection as well. Like, you gotta be asleep. And it seems crazy because people be like, well, you just dreamed. Yeah, but one of the first times I remember ever astral projecting, I was at one of my aunt's house, and I had fell asleep on the couch. And I remember standing up off the couch and looking back, and I was still and I was like, yo, what is this? Swear to God, like I was looking at myself, like how I looked asleep. Like it was almost like looking in the mirror, but I wasn't doing what the mirror was doing. Listen, I don't even like to think about that first time too much, because it's like it was such a shock to my brain. But now, you know, I just doing that shit. Now I be trying to do it and I can't do it. Like, I guess you can't force it, but when I dream, it's usually like from the stance of remote viewing. Like when people say they took like DMT or whatever, like, oh, I was part of the wall, I was a glass of orange juice, I was this, I was that. That's pretty much the same shit. It's like you are something, but you're looking at, I don't know. If y'all watch this video, put that in the comments. If you ever astral projected, if you ever did the whole remote viewing thing, whether it was like on some type of enhancer or whatever, please, I would like to know. 'Cause I think, wait, in 1987, 7-year-old Michelle Snow was killed, by a lawn dart. What? In Riverside, California, after 3 child deaths, the U.S. banned them for good in 1988. A lawn dart? What the hell is that? What the hell is a lawn dart? Let me look it up right now, y'all. Because am I tripping? Oh. So there was actual darts. So people was basically playing darts in the yard. So why would you? How did? I don't. Alright, this is just this is not a video. This is just some things that I took a picture of because I thought it was interesting. I don't want to talk too much about what's on here. Y'all gonna have to pause to read because I'm not reading nothing out loud that's on here. I'm not even gonna say what it is.
I have no knowledge.
Conspiracies. I would just say that. But it's all entertainment purposes only. I just thought it was pretty interesting.
Of any of this, this is so bizarre.
Indeed. And that was the last one too. Yeah, like I don't be claiming to be. I don't want y'all to think I think I'm a know-it-all. I'm just a person that likes to find out things, and I'm just, you know, I like to. I don't want to say be nosy, but just read and discover shit. Like, learn. I like to learn. And sometimes I learn some things that hurt my feelings. And I hate that I have to share it with y'all sometimes because it hurt me too. You know, but it's all entertainment purposes only. So we only hurt for a little while. Just like when we watched The Shy. You know, it's fake. But that was the last TikTok. If y'all got any TikToks, please go ahead and like the video, comment, let me know that you got some TikToks, and I'll make sure that I send you the proper way to send me some TikToks, depending on who you are, you know. If you got my number, you can text. If you don't, any of my social media accounts, send it through the messages, direct messages, whatever, and I'll be sure to try to sift through, get to what I can get to. But I'm gonna have to watch the videos that y'all send because I can't just put anything up there. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Holler at me on the next video. Probably do one tomorrow. Because I pretty much get on TikTok daily, and it's always something that catches my eye. I try to compile at least 8 TikToks before I say like, okay, this is gonna be a reaction. This is gonna go in a reaction. So yeah, maybe you can send a whole bunch of TikToks. Maybe you got 10, 12 that you just been sitting on and just been sharing separately, whatever. Send them to me. I'll throw them in the video and we can talk about them together. Y'all already know. Till next time. Bye.
I'm out. Yep, I'm out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye, Felicia.